I've found over the years that true spiritual fathers, spiritual mothers, they tempt a younger generation to dare to follow their dreams. Spiritual fathers like Ray Hughes, they provide a language and create a context for the dreams that spiritual sons and daughters are already dreaming. It was 1998. I heard Ray Hughes for the first time begin to speak about David in the Bible, in the Psalms, and this tabernacle or place of worship that David built. When I heard it, something inside of me said, yes, that's what I'm living for. Yes, that's the sound I want my life to make.
Our relationship was born out of a reality that is older than us. The principles that he's speaking of here is David could not have done what he did had there not been a Samuel.
You know, we live in the information age. Information about the previous generation is not the same thing as relationship with the previous generation. You can have all the information in the world and read all the books about them, but until you have relationship with them, you're not going to inherit what you need to inherit. If we don't build relationship with our fathers, our mothers, our grandfathers, our grandmothers, there's something that's not going to get passed, that's going to make us more superficial, and you will not know where you're going.
So the very first band in any language, in any vernacular, any culture, was this band of musicians that was carrying a sound that they'd actually received as a result of an impartation of a father, Samuel, sitting on the hill on Nayat Ramah. And those who have encounters carry encounters. And those who had defining moments. And then so you had a flute player and a tenor player. You had a wind guy and a couple string players come down off the hill and change the economy of Israel, change the government of Israel. Everything changed because one man walked into their atmosphere. So if it's really the dream of God, it'll always have a multi-generational. Mantle's always for more than one generation.
We don't have to just look back to what he did back then, but actually right now, God's releasing something new, and it puts an expectation in our spirit that God's about to do something he's never done before, because he's never made me before, and he's never made you before. And there's a sound of him that's about to be released through our lives that literally the world has never heard. And so I just implore my generation, latch on to your spiritual fathers and mothers, honor them, build relationship with them, follow their example into the new thing that God's doing in you.
But if you walk and be faithful, available, and teachable, there will always be someone that will have the tenderness in their life to be a father to your life. God will provide that. He just simply will. He's a father that creates the ability to walk through the process, because it's not about a product, it's about the process. And the process will always be about partnership. And so when we get a hold of the Father heart of God, we're stepping into a relationship with a Creator that's going to create the process and the journey for us. And that's the faithfulness of God. Come into the process, because now you will become partner in the process. That's why Adam, I created it, but you got to name it. So out of your creativity now, the process continues on and on and on and on.